Most of us avoid looking closely at where our money goes. But here's a promise. That honesty is not about guilt. It's about freedom. Luke chapter 16 verse 10 says, "If you are faithful in little things, you will be faithful in large ones." We're halfway through this week. We've looked at wealth, happiness, security, and generosity. Today is about honesty, about what your money actually says about you, not what you wish it said. Most of us believe our money doesn't really say anything about who we are inside. But Jesus said the complete opposite. Where your treasure is, there your heart will be. Your money isn't separate from your faith. It's one of the clearest windows into it. You can say anything with your words, but your spending tells the truth. When we hear the word greed, we picture someone hoarding gold. But Colossians chapter 3 verse 5 puts greed right alongside pride and evil desire. It calls it idolatry, worship directed at the wrong thing. And the uncomfortable truth is that greed doesn't always look dramatic. It can look like spending a little more than you need on yourself while someone nearby is struggling. It can look pretty normal. Now, this is not about self-condemnation. It's about honesty. So ask yourself this week, is there anywhere in my spending where I'm quietly putting myself first? Not in a guilty way, just in a curious way. Just notice. Paul isn't writing to terrible people. He's writing to Timothy, a young believer he loves. He's saying, watch this area because it matters more than you think. But if greed can be that quiet, how do you spot it? Well, Jesus gave us a tool, and it's much simpler than you would expect. Luke chapter 16 verse 10 is one of Jesus' most practical teachings. If you are faithful in little things, you will be faithful in large ones. Jesus is saying, don't wait for the big test. Look at the small moments. The way you handle a $5 tells God what you would do with 500. Your everyday choices aren't rehearsals. They're the real thing. So this week, pay attention to one small money decision each day. How did you feel when you spent that? Was it generous or was it selfish? Was it grateful or was it resentful? You're not judging yourself. You're reading yourself. What you find will tell you where to pray. You don't need a fortune to start practicing faithfulness. You can begin right now. So your money is a mirror. But what do you do with what you see? 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 10 says the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. Notice, it's the love of money, not money itself. The question isn't whether you have money, it's whether money has you. If most of your spending flows towards comfort and status, that tells you something. If some of it flows towards others, towards God's work, towards people in need, that tells you something different too. Your spending is a worship register. So don't do a full budget audit today. Just pick 1 week. Look at what you spent. And ask, if someone saw only this, what would they think I value? Be gentle, but be honest. Then take that honesty to God in prayer. This isn't a weapon, it's a diagnostic tool. Let your money be that scan. Whatever your situation right now, comfortable or tight, you can be faithful today. It might mean giving something small. It might mean not spending something you are about to spend. It might mean thanking God for what you have and asking Him how to use it. All of those are faithfulness. When you handle money with honesty and trust, you stay rooted. You stay close to God. And that's worth more than any amount in your account. So today we've used your money as a mirror, not to make you feel guilty, but to help you see clearly. Tomorrow, we're going to look at the one change that could transform your whole life, and it won't cost you a single thing. I'll see you then.